The audio commentary. It's a dying art form, but here at One Track Mind, I, your wonky yet affable host Ryan Luis Rodriguez, analyze film through the prism of these embryonic forms of podcasting, one audio commentary at a time. Masterpieces, crapster pieces, live action, animation, cult classics, films literally no one has ever heard of. No track is too small, and no track is too big. Join me and my guests from the entertainment world as we keep these features alive every other Tuesday. Hey, who else is going to discuss Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey one week and Citizen Kane the next? Us, that's who. Sure, you have to put up with my voice, but there's a certain give and take in this industry. That's One Track Mind, part of the Someone's Favorite Productions family, and available wherever you get your podcasts.
Hello, filthy movie lovers. My name is Gentry Austin.
And I'm Casey Scott.
And we're the hosts of the Sin Syndicate, film podcast for something weirdos, anti-criterion bros, and Joseph Sarno aficionados. Join us semi-weekly as we peer into the adults-only theaters and sticky-floored cinemas of the golden age of sexploitation, when the morals were loose, the laws were murky, and the intercourse was all simulated. Find us now on the Someone's Favorite Productions podcast network.
Good evening, and welcome to Night Gallery.
Thank you, Rod. And I want to welcome everyone to Midnight Viewing, where once a month we talk all about your follow-up to The Twilight Zone, Rod Serling's Night Gallery.
They say it's Rod Serling's Night Gallery, and it isn't really Rod Serling's Night Gallery, it's somebody else's.
Oh, we know. We talk about it a lot. Your curators at Midnight Viewing are the projection booth's Mike White.
What can happen to human beings when trust is wiped out by suspicion?
And CultureCast's Chris Stashew.
Small boy encased in a crystal ball.
And I'm Father Malone.
The kind of thing that usually infests nightmares.
Join us monthly at Midnight Viewing, the Night Gallery podcast at weirdingwaymedia.com.
Doesn't remotely belong to me. I have no proprietary interest in that at all.
Weirding Way Media.
Welcome to Dark Destinations, an ongoing investigation into the shadowy corners of the globe, where our haunted past meets our startling future. Mongo City Express is now arriving on platform Zeta 3. Stand clear of the doors. Welcome aboard the Rocket Railroad. Hold still for your authorization scan. Thank you, Citizen Sador.
Thank you.
Please stow all weapons and valuables. All passengers must stand for an Imperial holofilm.
Attention all citizens. Know this. You are privileged, for you share the same celestial sphere as the grand and exalted Emperor Ming the Magnificent. And know as well that His Excellency's kingdom is the preeminent of any galactic system. Mongo, our beloved planet, teems with incalculable species across continents representative of every possible and even improbable ecosystems. And the lands themselves are ruled by the many tribes of Mongo. Fierce, proud, and territorial, each striving to overcome one another, to grind them beneath their heels and claim triumph. But not for themselves, for the Emperor, for our world. No matter your tribe, no matter your allegiance, no matter the wars you've waged with others, you are citizens of Mongo first. Mongo, there has never been nor will there be a more glorious planet. The mere whisper of its name sets known space to trembling. Mongo the usurper, Mongo the destroyer, Mongo the scourge. Unbounded by the puny gravitational pull of any star, we encamp in whatsoever system we deign to grace with our presence, and woe unto its insignificant inhabitants. Not merely because our military might is insurmountable, but also as an unattainable ideal. How can any civilization continue to thrive, knowing they can never be Mongo? All hail Ming!
Two decades we've been seeing the same propaganda holofilm. You think they'd make a new one. I should be used to it given how often I find myself aboard the Rocket Railroad. Should welcome it, in fact, given that once it's ended, the journey will begin and I'll be free of it until the next time I travel. But it's always served to irritate me. Maybe it's the tone, the snarl behind the grin, stoking conflict among the tribes while assuring us that all will be well thanks to Imperial benevolence. It's bad comedy.
The train will be departing Depok Station momentarily for Mingo City, with stops in Gordon, Magnetic Mountain, and Sadello.
Mingo City. The Rocket Railroad's final destination, but not mine. From there, I'll need to find conveyance to the Sea of Mysteries coast, where the Mingo Mountains meet Arborea. My contact will meet me there, a man named Belander. I've been charged with documenting a growing movement's first tottering steps toward independence, or perhaps insurrection. They haven't shared just how they intend to achieve such a goal, whether their revolution will be culturally, politically, or, as I suspect, militarily. But they have requested me as a chronicler. It's an appealing assignment, far more appealing than any in recent memory. As hospitable as Queen Freya has been, I'm overjoyed to be gone of Phrygia and its inexhaustible legions of ice warriors. Their powers are quite formidable, to be sure, but they are a ponderous, boring lot. One more moment among them and I risked permanent mental trauma. I wouldn't be able to spell enthusiasm, never mind mustering any.
Beginning entertainment protocol.
I've begun to feel useless in my position of late. But this assignment, it has reinvigorated me in a way I haven't felt since they started bombarding us with that Mongo holofilm.
All passengers must be seated. Please engage Magna Harness.
Border towns have always fascinated me. They're technically part of the kingdom in which they reside, in this case Arborea, while simultaneously feeling as if they are their own separate nation. Rules of law seem looser in them, but whatever danger that entails is offset by a true commingling of culture. Traders from every continent converge in port cities like this one, bringing with them exotic goods, fabrics, and points of view. The rest of Mongo's kingdoms could learn something from them. That foreign influence need not be feared. That another's viewpoint might be equally valid. What better place could there be to start a chronicle of potential independence? Now if I could only find my contact.
You seem lost, friend.
Better lost than adrift.
Sador.
That makes you Belander.
Let us away.
Yes, we seem to be drawing attention.
Aye. A Karelian on the coast is not common. But a Mingo citizen garbed in a Phrygian ice frock would be a peculiar sight in any kingdom. I suggest you remove it.
My apologies. It becomes a second skin if you spend any time out in the wastes.
We're not there, friend. I hadn't thought such an admonition would be necessary, but you do understand that discretion is paramount in this endeavor.
Without question.
Then I'll say no more of it. Would you hold still a moment? I apologize, but one can't be too careful.
I'm not armed.
Oh, that much I could tell just from looking at you. What I could not see is if you had secreted a homing beacon on your person. Or in it. Clytus's secret police have taken to surgically implanting them, you know.
I did not. That's innovative.
The wicked almost always are.
Those were Imperial rockets.
Aye. No doubt on routine patrol, but where you find one, others will follow. Let's not risk being here when they do. We've got quite a journey ahead. Luckily, I've procured the transport.
Gelwab? You don't expect me to ride one.
I must admit, I prefer fins to feet, but these are magnificent beasts. Perfectly suited to our needs.
Okay, I just don't trust any animal with more than 4 legs.
There mustn't be much on Mongo you put faith in. How sad. But I assure you, where we're going, those dozen legs will be most useful. He seems fond of you, Sator.
You think so?
No, you may want to loosen your grip a bit. There.
I'm surprised we haven't seen any Arborians.
You wouldn't. Rest assured they've seen us. We passed an entire troop of them 1,000 Chetics back.
We did? How did you... Do you think I can ask you some questions, Belander?
That is your purpose. Though several in our band object to your presence. Ask. But no, I will not discuss my confederates, or their tribes, or the mission we've enjoined.
Then it's many tribes involved.
Careful, Mingen.
That was an observation, not a question. This is a question. How is it that a Corallian, a race that, and forgive me if I'm generalizing, is known for living most of their lives so far below the ocean surface that daylight can't penetrate, finds himself so adept in the forests of Arborea?
Adept? I suppose I am. You realize there are villages on land, peopled by my kind that dot the whole of the west coast. There are more dryland Corallians than rockmen on this continent.
Well, that's not much of an achievement.
I disagree. In our father's age, it would have been unheard of.
True. I must admit I'm shocked that there are as many of you on land as you say.
Progress. It marches forward with unstoppable force.
So, you grew up in one of these villages?
Good Lord, no. I'm pure-blood Corallian. Raised among the kelp beds that flourish in the shadow of Queen Undina's palace.
Do you have a large family or school?
They're called a swell. My, how little the kingdoms know of each other. And no, I'm the last of my swell. I saw the rest perish in the war with King Kala and his hateful shock.
You fought in the Maritime Wars?
Aye. I've served in Undina's army since probably before you were born. You ask why I'm so adept? I was a member of the Cerulean Order, an infiltration squad, trained to adapt to any environment. Arborea is no more challenging a land than the jungles of Tropica, or the Sea of Fire, which will prove useful now.
The Sea of Fire? So that's where we're headed.
You're a wily one, Sador, and I talk too much. Come, it isn't much further. Yeah!
We've arrived at a clearing, inasmuch as there's less of a tangle of undergrowth. A semicircle that I'll say is about 30 Chetics wide. We're deep in the ancient growth now, the trees millennia old. Given how lush the vegetation is here on the floor, you'd think the sun shone endlessly, but it's a murky twilight owing to the unseen canopy of trees. You'd break your neck craning it in a vain attempt to see the tops of them. Mercifully, fingers of light, sharp as an octoshak's claws, stab down through the boughs and proliferate in all directions. And what they illuminate is bewildering. Belander has joined his compatriots. I was certain there'd be a phalanx of hardened warriors, or, barring that, at least a clutch of dithering bureaucrats. But only 3, and they vary wildly in tribal allegiance. Belander, as you know, is Corallian from the submerged kingdom deep in the Sea of Mystery. He is standing beside an Ardentian from the expanse of savannah just west of the Emperor's palace. I must confess I've never been so close to his kind as I am at this moment. He has brilliant green eyes, set deep in leonine features that seem both fierce and bemused, and his feline ears twitch at every sound that the forest emits. Rounding out this curious trio is unmistakably a hawkman. Even with his wings pulled tight to his back, they form an imposing silhouette known to strike fear in every kingdom. Odd to see these warriors neither posturing nor snapping each other's spines. Odder still, that there isn't an Arborian present.
Who is this trespasser in my kingdom?
Viana, perhaps you remember our resolution to have a chronicler present.
A resolution I denounced.
Yes, that one. And as an addendum, it should be that we don't hold a blade to our guest's throat.
You never said he'd be Ming Trillig. He's imperial. His presence here is folly.
Fear not, Green One. If he so much as thinks favorably of Ming, blah! Another notch in my war club.
Weapons down. My apologies, Sador.
Not mine.
You are most welcome among us. I am Trillig, of the royal pride of Felidie.
Pleasure.
Belander, you know. Viana is our angry host here in Arborea.
Don't confuse anger with rage, Trillig.
This most jolly belligerent.
No one introduces me. I am Hanak, father to Luna, father-in-law to Prince Vultan himself, and I've eviscerated Mingians by the score. Once I flew from the magnetic mountains to the sea of fire, carrying 24 Imperial shock troops in tow.
What did you do with them?
I ate them.
Charming.
Which leaves only Gaff.
And where might he be?
She is above you.
Hello up there. You're too far. We can't hear you.
I said, lower your voice.
Understood. I'm sorry. Please stop breathing on me.
Careful, young chronicler. Even a fearsome bird like me would be loath to offend a Skycarian witch.
I pray I haven't.
Sador, yes. Later Phrygia. You stink of hollow root and fear.
Then we're well met, yes?
Get on with it, Trillig. We're still vulnerable, even this deep in the wood.
We're each of us far too well versed in Ming's ability to maintain control over Mongo. His gambit of pitting our tribes against one another is all too effective. But beneath that, he has sown seeds of fear of his military might, that his reach and strength is without measure, convincing the entire populace that even the slim prospect of the kingdoms uniting against him would fare no better than a solitary soldier beset by his most lethal legions. But we know that is a lie, that by sheer number we could overwhelm him. It is that knowledge that brings us here today.
Quit performing for the Chronica, Trillig. Even he knows these things.
But what he, and by extension all of you, do not know is that threat of superior force is becoming a reality. If we don't act soon, Ming will possess a power that could wipe us out within days, if not hours. Our contact in Clytus's secret police has shared that Ming is pursuing construction of a nitron lamp.
Impossible!
How can this be?
Forgive my ignorance. What is a nitron lamp?
The end of it all.
A device that would allow him to control and focus the natural world as a weapon. Seismic shifts, tidal waves, volcanic eruption, and not just here on Mongo. Given the proper focusing lens, he could decimate entire systems without committing a single soldier to ground assault. It's an unholy fusion of the technological and the mystical arts.
Remind me which kingdom deals in such magics?
Watch your mouth, Alborian, if you value having one.
That is no denial.
I know not which insignificant deities reign over your kingdoms, but the great goddess Psyche is vengeful above all. No Psycharian would dare collaborate with Ming knowing what awaits them in the hereafter. And even if one would risk an eternity of torment, that person is not me.
Any of your tribes might have done this.
Enough! Gav speaks true. This is not her doing, and our incessant squabbling is what Ming wants. We're here for nobler purpose, friends. If Ming is creating a nitron lamp, the question before us is not how can this be? It is how do we stop him?
We must travel west of Ardentia, to the coast. Ming has a facility there that is assembling the device. We must destroy it. We 5.
6.
Indeed.
A patrol. There'll be gyroplanes. We have little time.
Very well. Scatter. You know your escape routes. Meet at the rendezvous point by midday, no later. Good luck.
With me, young chronicler.
He'll slow you down, Hanak, and we cannot risk our best pilot.
Very well. No matter the outcome of this mission, you must make clear to all the citizens of Mongo the importance of one thing.
You've nothing to fear. Soon all will know of this new weapon.
What? Oh, fine. Just so long as they all know Hanak once killed and devoured 24 of Ming's shock troops.
Now let's see how adept I am, Sador. Mount up. Do you have an astrolabe?
I do.
I'm transmitting the rendezvous coordinates. If I should fall, join the others only after you assure Ming's soldiers have lost your trail.
I think the foliage is too dense for them to land.
That is irrelevant. If they catch us on their thermals, they can triangulate our route and rappel down to stop us. If we're lucky, they are scout ships and only have a complement of 2 troopers.
If not,
then these plants will drink Mingan blood. They're firing blind, but they're upon us.
Are they scouts?
Alas, no. Whoa, girl, whoa.
Why are we stopping?
I'll not die in a saddle. When the shooting begins, you flee. The gyros will circle the firefight. If we're lucky, they will not take note of you as you slip away.
Surely the group needs you more than me. This is madness.
Aye, but we live in an age of madness, and all of Mongo must know of our attempts to stop it. You are invaluable, Sador. Take my pistol.
And do what?
If they find you, shoot, evade, and escape. Repeat that.
Shoot, evade, and escape.
Good man. I will delay them as long as I might.
Unarmed? A sword?
A puny word for such a fearsome weapon.
They have ray guns.
They have moments to live. Come here, girl. You've been a most excellent steed. Whatever direction she runs, Sador, you go the opposite. Don't let them see you. Yeah! Go! Now! For Coralia! For Mongo!
Have we unmoored the stern?
Whoa.
Are the fuel lines uncoupled?
They are. Well, what a shock. The Mingan survives an ambush by Ming's forces. Alone.
Where is Belander? Was he captured?
I didn't see the outcome, but from his demeanor, I'd say he fell in combat.
Don't believe a word, Trillig. He's a traitor, and he's not getting on this rocket.
Belander trusted me, possibly died protecting me. You dishonor him with your constant accusations, Vienna.
Oh, I believe you. And Prince Barin and I are engaged to be married. You simply must attend the ceremony.
You don't believe me? Believe this.
When the shooting begins, you flee. The gyros will circle the firefight. If we're lucky, they will not take note of you as you slip away.
Mingan treachery.
If you're done squawking like hungry fledglings out there, we have a mission to begin.
After you.
I'm not turning my back on you, Mingan.
Then follow me, or stay here. So far, your only talent seems to be hiding or fleeing.
You filth.
We are leaving, with or without either of you.
Do you need a co-pilot?
I do not. But sit, young mother. This rocket is nothing compared to the ones you're used to, I'm sure. But she is a damn fine bird. Like me. Strap in, my flightless friends.
We're ready.
Goodbye, boy. I will not miss you. Have you been to the Kingdom of the Hawkmen?
Once. Briefly. In my youth.
And you've dreamed of it ever since.
The vast, verdant landscape of Arborea has fallen away beneath us as this band of warriors ascends into the heavens. But an even darker, mist-shrouded green lies ahead in the untamed jungles.
What in the name of Avia are you doing? Oh, Chronicle. My apologies.
To the east, the clouds are a brilliant hue of scorched yellow, reflecting the endless terrain of the great Mongo desert below. To our north is a range of mountains standing sentry for the land of sight that rests beyond them. Those mountaintops are veiled in angry storm clouds, pulsating blue and red and purple. Thank Tao we're headed west, to the lands beyond Ardentia, nowhere near those swirling clouds where even Mongo's best pilots fear to fly. It's said that fire dragons are known to lie in wait within, and, if legend holds true, unknown vortices can appear at random, sending rockets like this one into far-flung parts of the galaxy.
We'll soon know.
What do you mean?
Forgive me, Sador. It's bad form to interrupt story time, but there are two things I must interject. First, although it's very clear that you are a chronicler of the First Order, I find it an odd occupation for an able-bodied man of your age. With the sheer amount of skulls crying out to be shattered in every corner of Mongo, I find your career choice to be... what's the word?
Distasteful?
No. Well, yes. But that's not how I'd quite describe it.
Misguided?
Eh?
Shameful?
Ah, there it is. See, as I said, First Order.
What was the second thing?
Trillig is a cagey old cat, and cautious. He was not assured of everyone's allegiance. Still, isn't as far as I can tell. And while his plan is indeed to destroy Ming's factory, its location is nowhere near Ardentia or the western coast. Would it was so, I'd rather risk skirmishing with the entire Imperial fleet than barreling into Princess Takario's kingdom.
Can't be serious.
Do I seem a jovial sort to you?
Actually, yes. You must admit there's something inherently funny about a man with wings flying through the sky inside a rocket.
We'll see how amused you are when we plunge into the fearsome storm clouds. If only you had one of Mongo's best pilots at the controls.
Attention, Hawkman vessel. This is Mongo Air Command. Transmit craft ident immediately or you will be disintegrated.
Time to go, young chronicler. Trillig, Air Command is calling, and you don't want me answering.
Head to the back, Sador. What do they want?
Hear for yourself.
We repeat, identify yourself or use scrambling gyros to your location.
Deanna?
Traitorous wretch.
I know you don't trust me, but I'd like to change your mind if I could. May I sit?
You may not.
Then I'll stand. You must know that generations to come will want to hear this chronicle, and they'll want to know the stories of its participants.
My story?
Absolutely.
What would you like to know? I hadn't really thought of any details to share. I'm no chronicler.
That is why I'm here.
I did, however, think of a title. Would that be of interest?
A title for your chapter? Yes, of course.
I'm a simple woman, so a simple title will do. I was thinking, how to disembowel a Mingan spy.
Well, I could see that being very popular.
I'd listen.
You may sit beside me, Sador.
You see that? The Sicarian witch is more mannered than you.
And apparently less discriminating.
Look, Gaff.
Sador, you're still thinking about the moment I materialized beside you.
You're terrifying, you know that?
I do. Sit down. You have questions.
So many.
You wish to hear my tale of woe, the spark of tragedy perpetrated on me by Ming the Merciless.
Ming the Merciless? I like that. It's appropriate.
It is truth.
And yes, I want to know all of that. But first, I have a logistical question.
Why, if I can transmit matter through space, are we now traveling by rocket and not simply there at the Nitron Lamp's place of construction?
It's not a bad question, Gav.
Such a feat is possible. All is possible through the power of the great goddess Psyche. But there are difficulties.
Aren't there always?
The span is far too great for accuracy. We could as soon materialize in the Sea of Fire as the factory. But even if I could overcome this, the spell bleeds my essence. To send we six such a distance would surely kill me. As it was, that paltry jump from the Arborean treetops to the floor beside you took days from my life.
Why did you do it? You trying to impress me?
Mingans, always such high regard for yourselves. It is that assumption of supremacy that brought me here. Do you know much of Sicarian way?
Clearly not enough. I know it's not common, that you're born into the religion and trained in its arts from birth.
My lineage in the Order of Sight goes back to the very dawn of time itself. My ancestors built the temple that stood as a beacon in the heights of Raymond Peak. From its spires one could see the whole of the eastern coast. In the harvest season you could see as far as Tropica. And if you were to ascend its minaret's 1,000 steps, you would find little separating you from the stars themselves.
Hold tight, my friends! We've entered the storm clouds.
The Hawkmen think they rule the skies of Mongo, but their eyes are always on the ground below. My people, my family, have always held nobler intent. We seek communion with the cosmos. How I yearn for that temple, for the wild winds of the upper atmosphere, and the starlight so luminous that lidded eyes could not dampen its brilliance. But that is past. Ming's scientists sought an outpost in my kingdom, one from which they could observe all. The stones of the temple, carried there aeons ago, with much effort and loss of life by my kind, were blown away to atoms in a matter of moments.
What is that?
Proximity alarm. Something is approaching. Something big.
Don't look so frightened, Sador. This mission, with our tribes united, is a righteous one, and the righteous should fear nothing.
A fire dragon! Power up the melting rage, Rillig!
It's damaged the weapon control. We can't fire.
Hold on, friend, and pray!
Get it off us, Hanak.
Shut your mouth, tree dweller. Leave the skies to me.
Electrify the hull! We're away! Refire the rockets!
The power cells are gone.
Arbor, save us!
We're falling!
Great goddess, hear me. Though I am unworthy, I am your instrument, and I go joyously into the next world at your command. For Psyche. For Mongo!
Hennick! Trillig! Vienna! My astrolabe is smashed. There's no telling where I am. Luckily, my body shielded the recorder, so all's not lost, though my ribs might tell you a different tale. We seem to have transported to a mountainous, rocky valley. I say we in the most hopeful way possible. I can't see any of the others. There are storm clouds above, but they bear no resemblance to the kind we flew into. It's very peculiar. One minute we're fending off a fire dragon from crushing the rocket, then there was a light and a sound, and none of this bodes well. I shudder to think how I got here. There are two possibilities, and neither is welcome. Irrelevant at the moment. First things first. I have to ascertain what part of Mongo I found myself in.
You're assuming we're still on Mongo.
Hennick! Trillig! You're alive!
We are.
And with nary a scratch.
What, neither of you fell out of the sky?
I found myself at the mouth of a cave.
I'm the only one. Fantastic.
Poor baby. I fell too. But that's where Hawkman will always have the advantage. Now, tell us what happened in the rocket's hold. We weren't free fall, Chronicler. We were dead.
I can't say for certain.
What did you mean, Hennick? Assuming we were on Mongo.
Ask him. Before the Troubles, he was going on about vortices and gateways to other worlds.
It's an unfortunate possibility. We could be anywhere in the known galaxy.
Or unknown.
I did say unfortunate.
We'll worry about our location in due time. As of now, 2 of our party are missing. We must find them.
First, we should establish a nest, a home base. You said there was a cave.
You want shelter? What if you were the one lost, Birdman?
Then I'd not want my rescuers blindly stabbing out to unfamiliar terrain. I'd want them to have a plan and a base of operations.
That sounds reasonable, Trillig.
Follow me.
That is one way to start a fire. Good thinking, Sador.
Thank me. Thank Belander. It's his pistol.
How far back do you suppose this cave stretches?
Does it make me a coward that I don't care to know?
It does. We should put a torch to the cave's entrance as a beacon. That way we'll know where to return to, and if it so happens that one of the others should stumble upon it, they'll know to enter.
How do we proceed?
We don't. Hennick and I will search. You will remain here.
If I must.
Keep that pistol handy, but with caution. The mind plays tricks in unfamiliar environs. Every shadow is a menace. Every whisper of wind an approaching horror.
You mean like that?
Like what?
You think that's the wind?
Quiet, both of you. Vienna!
Oh, thank Arbor, I'm saved.
How long were you back there?
Long enough to know that if I was in peril out there in the wasteland, I couldn't rely on the rescue from you, mighty warriors. You're each a credit to your kingdoms. Why didn't you immediately begin searching?
You see?
Yes. You and she are of a mind. Very satisfactory for you, I'm certain. Gath is still missing. We shouldn't tarry.
And we still need to figure out where exactly in the universe we are.
The universe? We're on Mongo, Mingen. Did you not see the Greensman moon over the northern peak?
There were storm clouds.
A chronicle of incompetence. And there's no need to search for Gath. She yet may live on, but not on this plane of existence.
You're sure?
Her little trick. Disappearing and reappearing elsewhere. She used that witchery to save our lives. At the cost of her own. I could see her coming apart as she summoned up her magics.
She told me it takes days from her life, even for a short trip.
And this was anything but. She saved us from a rocket falling on the southern slope of Raymond Peak and placed us 2,000 Chedics north of that spot.
That would put us...
in Princess Decario's kingdom.
Impossible.
is it? Explain this.
Is that a head?
It is.
It's rotted. Must have been dead for weeks. Why would you be toting around pieces of a mutilated corpse?
That corpse followed me into this cavern and tried to ambush me.
There can be no doubt. We are without transport, in the land of the dead.
It's still alive.
Yes, each part of it survives. The princess's magic is as black as Ming's heart.
How do you defeat an enemy like this?
You smash it to pieces.
Or use it for kindling. The factory is on the edge of Princess Dakario's kingdom, and half a day's march should bring us there.
I could be there sooner, but I've joined an army of flightless fools.
In other words, you don't want an assassin shooting you out of the sky.
Once a day is quite enough for me.
And then? Maybe if we ask nicely, they'll let us in and agree to destroy the lamp for us.
If you're implying that I could not decimate the device with nothing but my hands, that makes me ponder long and hard the image of you hanging from the bough of a sagla tree by your freshly exposed spine.
Stop. You make me fall in love with you.
You feel that too?
No.
If, however, you're suggesting that we lay hands on an obscene amount of munitions to shatter the lamp and any who stand in our way, I'm in complete agreement.
Dakario has a stockpile of weapons. If we're stealthy, they can be ours.
I thought the princess had no use of conventional arms, given the special circumstances of her army.
She doesn't. They're the weapons of fallen enemies, torn from their hands as their arms were torn from their bodies, discarded in a heap.
You're sure of this?
Hawkman intelligence is flawless, Trillig.
We'll search for the weapons anyway.
Was the cave too dry? Or secure?
Rain is cleansing, young chronicler. Embrace it.
If I had wings sheltering me as I want, I'd embrace the worst of nature.
You're remarkably unprepared for being so renowned in your field.
He is, isn't he?
Spectacular.
No wonder he can breathe unassisted.
Wait up, Trillig.
How are you faring?
Better than they think.
Pay them no mind. Even if they're united at your expense, either real or merely perceived, they are united in something. It gives you hope. Gives me hope, in any event.
Hope doesn't seem in short supply with you, though.
What is life without it? No life at all. Had I chosen a sedentary existence on the savannah instead of this one, I would still greet the dawn with expectation.
Even with Mongo in the state it's in.
Especially with Mongo in the state it's in. Ardentia has had its share of horrors at the behest of the Emperor. Entire prides vanishing. Some disintegrated. Others spirited away for the ghastly exploitation beneath the palace.
I've heard of those.
Have you heard of the Obsidian Arena? The Emperor and his coterie of silent benefactors hold private combat there away from prying eyes. For wager, for curiosity, for the lowest desire to see suffering in action. Every conquered species from off-world are forced into combat to the death for their amusement. That such a tournament exists is worthy of sorrow. Instead, it is an unending torrent of grief to my people. For you see, these alien beasts of tooth and claw do not fight each other. No. Ming has long held Ardentians to be a superior fighting species. So every match is one of mine versus an unknown horror from beyond the stars. And if they win, they're summarily executed so that word does not spread.
Ming the Merciless. Something Gaff said to me.
Then I miss her all the more.
There, that outcropping. Use your goggles, Liana.
I apologize for the laughter, Haddock. There's hundreds of rifles and pistols, dumped and unprotected.
What fool would attempt stealing them so far in her territory?
Only us.
At least the rain has stopped.
Quiet. Listen.
It's one of her undead, and it's seen us.
What do we do?
Hope it's not one of many.
There's something in its hand.
A holosphere communicator.
4 questing pilgrims skulking through my kingdom, unannounced, unbidden, unprotected.
Princess Decario, we entreat you to consider parleying with us.
Parley is invoked at borders. You are beyond diplomacy now.
Your Highness.
Hawkmen were once the stuff of legend. Perhaps you can answer a question for me. What is the trouble with legends as time moves on? They become easily dismissed. In days past, no tribesmen of Mongo would dare set foot so far inland, trespass so deep in my land.
We are not trespassers.
No, you are volunteers. The next time I see you, you will be obedient foot soldiers in my army.
On guard! Back to back! They might come from any direction!
They're coming up from the ground.
Go to the weapons! It's our only chance!
There, that boulder. If we can climb it, we can fend them off.
If you can climb it, hold on, Arborean.
There's more of us, you know.
I can't carry you all.
What happened to carrying 24 shock troopers?
That is what's known as a lie, Chronicler.
Take him, Hannock. I'm going for the weapons.
Careful. How many are there?
I count 15.
Child's play.
They'll tear you to pieces.
They can't harm what they can't catch. Ha ha! Yeah!
Beginning to feel bad for the dead. Vienna, behind you!
You have a ray gun? Give me that.
Death from on high! They're not so formidable disassembled. Anytime with those weapons, Trillig.
They are deactivated. I'm searching for a useful one.
Take your time. Hanak has once more shown in combat.
You did it.
You had doubt? Nothing on Mongo can withstand a Hawkman war club, and witchery be damned.
Let me teach you a legend, trespassers. Witness my power!
Impossible.
It's happening, Chronicler. Do your job.
The pieces of the dead are crawling together, reassembling, reforming. Bone and flesh are just sliding together, creating something big, something unnameable.
Panic! Below you!
By Avia!
It's coming this way.
Behind me, Sador.
Liana! Run to Trillig! I'll hold it here! Back to the pit with you! Unhand me, foul beast! For Luna! For Hawkman! For Hanak! For Mongo!
He's gone! We're next.
Not without a fight.
Look!
An Imperial rocket. Our situation is not improved.
We can reason with Imperials.
The airlock is open, my friends.
Belander!
Everyone aboard quickly. There is an undead army advancing on you. We have no time.
Go.
Hello, this is Aaron West. I am the author of the A24 New Wave. In this book, I look at A24's output and I make the argument that we are in a new wave movement right now. A24 plays a major role. This book has a supplemental podcast where each episode is a brief conversation about an A24 related topic, whether an actor, director, or even a genre. As I continue research for the book and conduct interviews, I expect to record podcast episodes with people involved with the company. You can find the podcast at cinejourneys.com or wherever you find podcasts, and we are proud to be members of the Someone's Favorite Productions podcast network.
We play that tune for our Borean heroes that have passed on in battle. Usually when one has fallen at the hands of a Hawkman. Never in my life did I think I would play it for one. But Hanak was a mighty warrior.
Fierce and true.
We'd all be part of Dakario's army now, if not for him.
We honor him by soldiering on.
We are free of Dakario's territory. I'll set us down. I'm certain we are all in need of recuperation and regrouping.
Make certain you land in a secluded area.
But of course.
And I have some questions, Belander.
Naturally, I will answer all. Now then, ask.
A single Carillion took on Ming's troopers and then managed to commandeer their rocket. That's curious.
Was that a question, Viana? If so, the answer is yes.
How did you find us?
Ah, an actual question. The answer is Sador.
Me?
Do you recall when we first met? I scanned you.
Yes, to see if I had a homing beacon on me.
Apologies for the deception, but I was actually planting one upon you.
We did not sanction that.
No, but I thought it a prudent action. Am I suspected as a Mingan spy?
No.
Yes.
Tell me, what kind of turncoat saves his enemy from destruction? If I were working for Ming, would it not have been to my advantage to simply allow you to be swallowed up by that shambling monstrosity?
It's a good point.
Of course you would say that.
You still think I'm a traitor? What do I have to do? I saved your life, and I've been just as much at risk as any of you. More! I'm not military. I'm a storyteller, for Tao's sake.
I concur. I think we are long past time for suspicion, Viana. There has been ample opportunity for deception, and though beset with difficulty, the mission continues.
And why are we suspect and Trillig is trustworthy?
Who said he was?
You're exhausting. I'm exhausted.
As are we all.
Dawn will be breaking soon. We cannot afford to move in daylight. Might as well slumber. We could do so in shifts, if that will satisfy you, Viana.
Plotting our next step will require a clear head. I'm off to sleep, sentry or no.
I'll be in the cockpit, with a hatch sealed.
Dawn is broken. Taking a walk to clear my head. Focus my thoughts. Everyone back at the rocket is asleep. At least I'm assuming Vienna is, while the cockpit door still bolted shut. Belander said we were out of Decario's kingdom, leaving only 2 possibilities to our current location. Kira and Valkyr. And since I'm not besieged with lizardmen at the moment, I'll say we're in Valkyr, which is preferable. Green as Arborea, but lush, sensual, worlds away from my last assignment in Phrygia. The fronds on the tree I'm standing beneath are roughly the size of a small village, perfect for concealing a rocket, or a factory assembling a nitron lamp. I think no one would be surprised that the Storm Queen has given Ming free rein to conduct his experiments here in her kingdom. I didn't think this mission would work. As hopeful a thought as the tribes coming together might be, it always seemed doomed to failure. And that was when I assumed they had a large fighting force. Seeing it was only a handful of misfits only reinforced my feeling. Watching them pull together, trust one another, and persevere. If a Corallian can overwhelm a dozen troopers in his quest to reunite with us, and an Arborian can mourn a fallen Hawkman, heartening is a poor description for what I'm feeling. Not just for this mission, but for the future of all of Mongo.
Hello over there.
Hello?
I heard someone talking. Thought there were 2 of you.
Just me.
Good. That's how we prefer it.
Let go of me!
I'd not struggle if I were you, Ming. My friend there is aching to use his new pistol.
What do you want?
It's not we want, but you are wanted. Now let's discuss how you're going to help us get aboard your rocket undetected. You and your pals are worth a small fortune.
You're not going anywhere near them, and I'm not helping.
Should I motivate him?
Please. Now, what was that you said?
I said, I'm going to enjoy watching you die.
Is that a...
Feel that? My blade is thirsty. Don't breathe. You, release my friend, if you value your life.
Or I can kill you both.
Who are you?
We're here at the command of General Clytus.
Clytus, huh? He's letting standards slip. Have you ever seen a secret police officer look so ragged, Sador?
I haven't.
Shut up.
Believe what you want, Arborian. We're here under Imperial sanction. You should surrender now. There's 20 more of us back at our rocket.
Dropping standards in attire and education. I only counted 4 back at that pathetic excuse for a ship. At least that's how many I killed. Did I miscount?
Let's just take the Mingen. Partial reward is better than no reward at all.
Mercenaries from Tropica. Adorable.
That's right. If you don't want a neat little hole running through this Mingen skull, you'll let my partner go, stand down, and just watch us take him.
Pull the trigger. I think he's a spy anyway.
Vienna!
Even if he's not, he's inessential to my mission. Whether he lives or dies is immaterial.
She doesn't even have a ray gun.
Is this blade no threat to you?
Stop! He's right. You might kill him, and I might kill your man here. But what happens then? You wound me? Think, Arborian.
How did you find us?
We got lucky. Everyone's looking for you. Princess Decario sent out a planet-wide transmission. You will be caught.
You are wrong.
How you figure? Every merc on Mongo is hunting you down.
Not you. Your partner. He said I didn't have a ray gun.
Thank you.
We're even now. Let's go. Valkyr is no haven for us. We should hurry.
So, we're friends? You told them to release your friend.
You want to join him? I have a lot of fight left in me, Mingen.
Skylander.
What?
I grew up in Skyland City. I'm not Mingen at all.
I've never met a Skylander. I'm not impressed.
You're very complicated, Vienna.
Not true. I'm as transparent as a Nakut glacier. I attack what I hate, and I hate a despot above all. Prince Baron is the rightful ruler of Mongo. Ming killed our king and usurped his throne. Usurped everything, everywhere. I have no love for the other kingdoms, but there is much victim as Arborea to that crime. And Ming's bloody work should be paid with blood. Does that paint a detailed enough portrait for your chronicle, Sador?
There you are. We have news.
I communicated with Ergon.
Ergon?
Our contact within Clytus's secret police. He transmitted identification passcodes that will allow us to land at the Nitron Lamp facility.
Great.
There is an obstacle, however.
Evidently, mercenaries are seeking us out.
You don't say.
Yes. and this rocket has been identified. We won't get near the factory with it.
I see. Belander, have you ever piloted a Tropican mercenary rocket? Is that it?
Aye. Ming's secret factory. I'll take us in slow.
Much smaller than I thought.
A nitron lamp needn't be a sizable device to inflict such devastation.
Good. All the easier to destroy.
Approaching rocket. Remit credentials and passcodes.
Automated? That's unusual.
Shall I send?
We have no choice now. Do it.
Sending requested information.
Request has been approved. Lock landing vector 1031. Landing bay 3.
Did you each take a weapon from the Mingan scout ship?
Yes.
My sword has seen me well, Trillig.
Sador?
I took one, but if it's okay with you, Belander, I'll use your pistol.
I am proud it will be used so nobly.
I, too, beam with pride in having served with each of you. Even if we fall, even if our names are forgotten, even if we inspire no one, what we do this day is in service to every tribe of Mongo. Ming may yet rule after our actions, but we will have hastened his ruin.
Very peculiar. There is no ground crew. No staff of any kind.
Maybe we should take advantage of their oversight.
I agree.
It may be a trap.
Certainly. But we all assumed the risk that we may not return. When the airlock opens, we're through that loading door and down the hallway. The factory floor should be at its end. Any resistance should be met in kind. Are you ready?
Ready.
Yes.
Aye.
There, the factory door. Weapons up. The door!
Locked and shielded.
Where is it?
Where is anything?
Nothing but a hollow screen.
Welcome to Valkyr, noble warriors.
Ming!
What a persistent group you are. We admire persistence. And anyone that can escape the land of the dead deserves our applause. Bravo! You've traveled so far and fought so hard for the nitron lamp. It must devastate you to find no trace of it. We do not wish to prolong that feeling. So look, there behind us. That is the fully operational nitron lamp we had built weeks ago. Never let it be said that Ming was not a benevolent ruler.
If that's true, if the device is already operational, why this ruse? Why lure us so far?
You were lured as long as it took to discover the name of your contact in the secret police. Rest assured, Agent Ergon is praying for death at this very moment.
Use the lamp. Its effects will only swell our ranks and aid our cause. Soon every kingdom will unite against you, Ming the Merciless.
We have been using it for weeks, honing its power on an off-world system, perfecting it for use here on Mongo.
Monster.
Ah, that fiery spirit will serve you well in the Obsidian Arena.
I will die first.
Oh, you'll most certainly die, but only when we allow it. Take that weapon from your temple, Ardentian.
For Ardentia! For Mongo!
Are those Imperial weapons malfunctioning for you? Tragic.
Mine as well.
Bastard.
The arena for you.
Public execution for the Corallian. And Clytus is eager to have his hands on you, young Arborean. As to your chronicler, does that pistol have a stun setting, Agent Sador?
It does, Your Highness.
Turncoat filth.
We require them alive. We've been receiving your transmissions, Agent Sador. You've collected valuable information.
Yes, Your Highness.
Your work has been exemplary as usual.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Which saddens us, given what must follow.
Your Majesty? What did I do?
We can forgive that you would be so adept at gaining confidence in others only to betray them. Such a man should be feared. And we can forgive the obvious streak of sympathy in you for these traitors. The evident admiration you feel for them and their cause.
I have been all loyalty, Your Highness.
However, the disparaging words you have for our Imperial holofilm and its successful decades-long transmission are really beyond the pale. I cannot forgive that.
Your Majesty, we're receiving a critical report from planetary security.
What a nuisance. Out with it?
An alien craft has breached the Imperial Vortex and will make landing inside Kira.
How delightful. It would appear the Nitron lamp is a massive success. Our latest conquest has struck out against their annihilation and sent emissaries.
Shall we scramble an assault force, Your Majesty?
Kira is not far from you, Agent Sador.
No, Your Highness.
Perhaps you'd appreciate the chance to return to our good graces?
I want nothing more.
Very well. I'll have a shock troop detachment join you at their landing site.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Is there anything I should know about our visitors?
That is for you to discover. What was it the Ardentian called me?
Ming the Merciless, Your Highness.
Ming the Merciless. Perhaps it is time to update that Imperial holofilm. All we can tell you is that they call their pathetic world Earth.
This episode of Dark Destinations was written and produced by Father Malone and featured performances by Dakota Sky, Matt Sjafiroeddin, Antonio Llapur, Drew Beddow, Chris Stashew, and Dina Gemellis as Princess Tacario. Music by HP Music. Opening theme by Darren Curtis. Until next time, may all your travels lead you to dark destinations.
If you're looking for more horror outside of the mainstream, look no further than Unsung Horrors, a podcast about underseen horror movies. I'm Lance.
And I'm Erica. Every other week, we'll cover a horror movie with fewer than 1,000 views on Letterboxd. We'll even give you double feature recommendations to pair with the movies we discuss.
From gothic to shot on video, from slashers to comedies, from giallo to J-horror. We'll cover all the subgenres. So join us as we unearth these hidden gems of horror.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, all at Unsung Horrors, available wherever you listen to podcasts. And part of the Someone's Favorite Productions podcast network.